If I cut my hair kind of like this, would I look too much like Lord Farquaad? Oh my god, this is not helping. The fringe is not helping. Thelonious, do you know the Muffin Man? It's not giving Lord Farquaad that much. Just a tiny bit. But it's mostly just the attitude, so. Recently I saw a video that Victoria from What Victoria Read did, which was a 24-hour reading challenge, and it was seeing how much she can read in 24 hours. So I am a copycat, and I've decided to copy and paste. So I am going to be seeing how much I can read in 24 hours. I have one book that I want to read, and then if I finish that, which I will try, to get a second book. But first, just one book. For just info and to set the scene, it is 1:30, so nearly lunchtime, which means that I'm gonna start not reading but cooking. Actually, no, I have decided, and I know it's not the healthy thing, but don't come up for me. I'm gonna get a pizza. Actually, it's just a frozen pizza, so it's not like a good pizza from a place that has a proper oven for them. It's just gonna be a frozen oven home pizza. I want that. I've been craving it for so long. I just want that. So, pizza, and while the pizza's getting done, after I put some things on top, obviously, I will read. So, I'm gonna get into the book. The first book. The second one, I'm not sure which one will it be. I was gonna say, tell me recommendations, but you literally can't. This is not, you know what I mean. So, The Guest List by Lucy Folley. This is on my books that I wanted to read for 2025. This is a thriller, which is not something that I gravitate towards usually, but I really want to read it. I don't know, I just want to dip my toes into the thriller scene a little bit, see what happens, and I want to read this. I have heard good things, I think. So this is gonna be the first book. I'm gonna go read and do things. There's just one or two more things that I want to do. Technically two, but they're the same thing that I want to do also in this 24 hours, which is laundry and get a couple of spring clothes out. Just a few breezier shirts and put away a couple of the thicker sweaters. The jumpers have to go. Sorry. But we've gone from 10 degrees to 20 in 3 days, so I am sweating a lot currently, right now. Anyway, I feel good. I feel really good today. I think it's the haircut. I don't know what happened. This was a lot more rambling than I intended to do. Also, one more thing before I start the reading vlog and the reading and everything. I was chosen by the first mosquito of the season to be the restaurant of choice, and it bit me. Can you actually see it? I should never be this close to anything or anyone ever, but do you see that? That is the mosquito bite. I will never get that close to you. Do not worry. Apologies. Formal apologies. Okay, let's get this done. The pizza's ready, so let's get it out. I put a timer on, but... It's going to burn my tongue, and I am okay with it. I am very much okay with it. I am in such a weird mood today. I'm glad I decided to film it. So I have been reading for a few hours and I thought I could do a little bit of an update. I'm currently on page 77. I'm about to start a new chapter. It doesn't have chapter numbers, so I'm not really quite sure what this chapter is, but this is a multi-perspective thriller. I think it is a thriller, right? And it like I said, it's multiple perspective, and it is about a wedding day and this sort of famous couple and their friends, and there's all sorts of friends and plus ones. So I don't know, I'm interested. I think for now I'm really enjoying all of the different characters. They're all different backgrounds and all. So yeah, I like it. I'm getting a little sleepy, so I made some coffee, but I've got really into the book, so I haven't been drinking it. I'm gonna reheat it and drink it. I finished my coffee. I was falling asleep, not because of the book. I want to make that very clear, but I think it's a combination of having had an entire pizza by myself and then just lying outside in the warmish weather. It is warmish. It's like 22 degrees or something like that, and it is sunny, so it is a warm, nice day outside. So lying outside, reading, so I think my body was just telling me, take a nap, take a nap. I didn't though. Drank a coffee. I'm feeling a little bit less sleepy. I was gonna say with more energy, but I don't know, I might need another one. I'm going to continue reading that book, but I have decided to add another book to this 24-hour challenge, and it is The Ticking Heart by Andrew Kaufman. I think I want to try combine these two books, so I take a little break off that one and then continue with this one. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but when I was drinking coffee, I was just looking at my bookshelves, as one does, and I realized that I really wanted to read this book. I got it fairly recently, and I thought, okay, this is kind of a small book. It's 150 pages, so I think it should be a quick read, and I can just add it to the 24 hours and I can read as much as I can. I can try the other one, what's it called? The guest list. The guest list is, I think, around 300 pages. Yeah, a little bit more than 300, possibly 350. But I think I can do it in 24 hours easily, so I thought I can push myself a little bit, right? I can. I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna add this. I'm going to read a couple of chapters of this. I think the chapters are really small. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna read about 50 pages of this, and then I will let you know what I think and combine both of them. It is, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock. So yeah, I think I can do it. I've already done one load of laundry as well, really fast. So proud of myself. Just need the washing to finish and then hang it and good to go. I'm actually going to continue reading outside because I have to take advantage of the good weather while we have it. I've been up for about an hour or so. I've been reading, and I have about 80 pages left of The Guest List by Lucy Folley. I'm not really too sure about this book. I started really enjoying it, but I think the more I read, the more I realize this is not my style of book. But you know what? It is good to step out of your comfort zone every once in a while, and yeah, it's good. I've already had breakfast, second cup of coffee on hand, and I am actually going to switch to The Ticking Heart, which I was going to read yesterday when I went to bed. I did read a couple of chapters. They're very, very short, but I was falling asleep. So I decided, sleep, then tomorrow morning you can continue reading. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I think my little brother's coming over around lunchtime. So I still have the rest of the 24 hours for myself, which is really good. Because, I don't know, I feel really awkward filming when someone else is in the house. I'm going to switch to The Ticking Heart, which, even though I've read very little, I can already tell I am loving it. I'm really, really loving it. We are not going to judge me because my hair is a little dirty. We are not. So, it is actually 4:30 p.m. I was going to do an update right at 1:30, but I was reading and then I got hungry and I didn't realize that I had to finish the reading vlog. The 24 hours are up, but I forgot. So I went to lunch, had lunch. No, I went to lunch, I made lunch, had it, and then I realized, oh shit, I never finished it. But I have actually managed to finish The Guest List by Lucy Folley. And I say manage, this is fairly small, but I'm a very slow reader and I get distracted really, really easily. So finishing this for me has been a huge accomplishment. Not only that, but I am kind of almost halfway through The Ticking Heart by Andrew Kaufman. I'm very impressed with myself, very proud of myself as well. And this really has boosted my reading confidence a little bit. Having said that, this wasn't my favorite. I think this is a 3-star book for me. I found it kind of predictable, and I keep thinking that I am not a thriller reader or a mystery reader, because I wouldn't consider this a thriller. I think this is just a mystery. But if me, that I am not someone that reads this kinds of books almost at all, if I found it predictable and I found it just, very maybe it's not very good. I don't know. Let me know if you have read this. I'm actually really genuinely curious to see what you thought of it, because to me this book is kind of weird because, for context, this is set in a remote island in Ireland, and it is in the day of the wedding and the day before of the wedding, and it is the event that happened after. In the first pages, like, it tells you even in the back there's a body and you don't know what happened. So it's kind of one of those books that just makes you kind of wonder at every chapter, did this person do it? Did this person do it? And it goes back to the day before of the wedding and the day of the wedding. I don't know, I found it really predictable. It's really not for me. I'm glad I read it because I was excited to read it and to see what I thought of it and if I liked a thriller. I do have to say, very fast read. Being a slow reader, nothing is really a fast read for me. Kind of fast read. But yeah, no, it's small chapters, and each of the characters, because it does follow multiple points of view, they're very distinctive, so that wasn't a problem for me. But overall, 3 stars, not that big of a deal. Ticking Heart, however, I am falling in love, slowly falling in love with this book. I love the weird, quirky books. This definitely follows in that category. I did ask if you wanted me to do a video recommendation of books that are weird, quirky, just odd. This definitely is in that category. Andrew Kaufman's books usually are. The ones I've read, at least. So yeah, I will be adding this to the list in that book. I do want to read a couple more that I have a feeling that are going to be like that, and then I will do the recommendation video. But if you do have, again, I'm asking you for recommendations. I'm always asking for recommendations. If you do have recommendations of weird, odd, quirky books, let me know. I would love to add them to my list, to read them and to tell you what happened. Maybe I can do a reading vlog of them. That'd be really cool. I'm actually going to continue this today, and I'm not gonna finish it today. I wish I could, but sadly, I have other things to do. The 24 hours are done, so kind of things that I have been putting off, I will have to do now, which is good. It's fine. I really enjoyed this, and I will definitely be doing it again because it is a great break from life in general and just being able to focus on reading, even though I have done other things. I've done a little bit of laundry, I've done a little bit of tidying up, and obviously cooking, because food, essential. So yeah, overall, loved making this video. Will do it again. If you made it this far, leave me a clock or a time emoji, and I know that you'll made it this far. If you did, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate this, and yeah, I will see you on the next one.